Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Coach Dave here. I'm so glad you're tuning in today. All right, look, get excited about your life, guys, because if you don't, who will? All right, this is week 6, guys. We talked about he said, she said, book that my wife and I just kind of pulled together. All right, I want you to run out and get it. Go to igniteyourvisionnow.com. You'll find it on Amazon. Okay, go ahead and get this book. All right, this book will bless you tremendously. If you're married, looking to get married, looking to run away from a marriage, looking to you divorce and you looking to get remarried, get a hold of this book. Okay, just real quick. My wife and I, 8 years married, 10 years divorced, and got remarried. Going on 10 years. Okay, we love each other. We've seen a lot of stuff, done a lot of stuff. Not proud about it. But yet, my wife and I, we decided to be two mature people, come together. Each one of us have our own philosophy and what we thought about marriage, okay? And we actually put it in here. And guys, we started smartening up because we realized that this, a lot of things that we went through, able to help a whole lot of people, okay? So it's about helping other marriages out, okay? So anyway, I hope that this book help you out. I believe it will. All right. So run out and get it. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. This one here is dealing with beware of outside voices. Okay. Chapter 6. Beware of outside voices. All right. Let's see. I got a little quote here. It says, "Our background and circumstances may influence who we are, but we are responsible for who we become." Okay? We are responsible for who we become. I don't care what you're going through. All right? Don't listen to those negative voices, guys. All right? Don't do it. All right? Let's jump on in. Number 1, do you speak words of defeat over your marriage? Simple. Do you speak words of defeat? Okay, are you speaking life or death? All right, stop saying you stupid, you'll never amount to anything. You just like my last boyfriend, my last husband, my last wife. Okay, my parents' marriage failed and mine's going to fail too. Stop saying that stuff. Stop saying that stuff. You speaking all that life and all that death and destruction into your marriage. What you think is going to happen? All right. Your spouse, your spouse hearing all this negativity that's going on. Okay, the enemy hear all this negativity going on. He's gonna set you up. All right, he's gonna put a wedge in between your marriage, and before you know it, you guys gonna be going one end and the other person going the other end, and you guys not gonna be together. All right, so stop speaking that negativity. All right, start speaking life. Okay, to your marriage. Do you think your marriage worth it? All right, you invested in this person. Okay, for how many years? Come on now. You're going to throw all that away? All that away. All right, because of what somebody said? Come on. You got to be smarter than that. Okay, so speak life to your marriage, to your wife, to your husband. Do you have any idea what that'll do to them? I mean, they'll grow. I mean, they'll be, oh, wow, I tell you what, there'll be some, not that they're not beautiful and wonderful now, but just imagine when you keep speaking life, okay, they become fruitful. Now, that's what it's all about, becoming fruitful in your marriage so that other married people be able to come to you, pick your fruit, okay? In other words, learn from you. Learn from you so they'll be able to share with others, all right? So sow seeds of life, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. The next one, number 2. Have you and your spouse discussed what you're willing to share with others outside of your home? Okay, here's a note. This does not include abuse, physical or emotional. If you're dealing with emotional or physical abuse, you should confide in someone who's able to direct you and properly handling the situation. So I want you and your spouse to listen, sit down, have these conversations, and say, hey, we need to bring so and so into this marriage here as far as discussing it. Okay, but we need to get a Christian counselor or something, okay? Or we need to get our pastor involved with this. We need to talk to some elders. We need to talk to someone that's mature, a good friend or a family, someone that not going to kind of pick sides. They're going to be neutral. They're going to hear it out, sit down, and they have wisdom. They've been through some stuff. Somebody that's been seasoned in this thing, okay? know about marriage. Not someone that's single, ain't never been married before, and then you go and sharing them all your business. Stop it. All right, get somebody that's married, somebody that know. Okay, been through. They know exactly. Excuse me, what's going on. All right, so that's what I want you to do. All right, so number 3. Do you confront or allow others to speak negativity about your spouse? Look, you got to confront folk. I'm telling you. Don't let anybody just drop all kinds of stuff to you, speaking in your wife's ear, speaking in your husband's ear. All right? And you don't know what's going on. You better cut that thing off right now. I'm telling you, you better confront that thing. Okay, they telling you stuff like, yeah, you know what? If I was you, I wouldn't put up with all that stuff. If I was you, they always say this, if I was you, if I was you. If I was you, I wouldn't take that. If I was you, I would just leave. If I was you, I would make them pay more. If I was you, I would spend less time with them. If I was you, you gotta cancel all that stuff. You need to sit down with your spouse and say, hey, listen, so and so, look, your girl, your girl Sally, she's talking a lot. I know that's your friend, but she's saying some things that I don't agree with. Okay, because I believe that we should be spending a lot more time with each other, and your girlfriend is saying that we should spend less time. All right, so or your boy, he want to shoot pool, go to the pool hall all the time, and he telling you, man, come on, man, I do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. That's what I tell my woman. I tell her I'm the man. I do whatever I want to do, and you believe in that. You listening to it, yeah, you right, yeah, man, I'm gonna do the same thing too, man. And don't believe that. And then you go home and you causing all kind of drama. I'm the man of the house. I'm the man of the house. And your boy was speaking that stuff in your ear, and you was setting yourself up, man. Now your house is all in the uproar and stuff like that because you listen to your boy's advice. All right. So what I'm saying is, as a spouse, you need to stay close and see what's going on here and say, wait a minute, we're not going to receive that. No, Jimmy, we ain't receiving that, man. Don't come speaking to us like that, okay? You causing problems in our marriage. All right, me and my husband need to sit down and talk about this. Me and my wife need to sit down and talk about this. Okay, so be careful who you allow in your space. Okay, who you allow in your space. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way. My wife Roz and I, we had to learn the hard way. Okay, we had other people in our space, in our atmosphere, and a lot of that wasn't positive. Okay, so I'm just kind of challenging you guys. Okay, now here's the next one. Okay, number 4. All right, I did 3. Do you confront or allow others to speak negatively about your spouse? Okay, and then 4 is, do you freely give your spouse opportunity to have conversation with you, or do you push them away? Talk to you. You should be able to talk to your spouse about anything. Okay, anything. Because let me tell you, if you do not have an open door policy, you must have an open door policy. Because if you don't have an open door policy regarding your spouse, able to talk to you about anything and everything, whether you like it or not, this don't got nothing to do with your feelings, whether you like it or not. The question is, do you freely let them just come on in and have a conversation with you? All right, because let me tell you, if you don't, all right, if you don't have these conversations and you close the door on your spouse and you don't want to hear anything they have to say, well, let me ask you this question. Where do you think your spouse is going to go to? Who you think she's going to go to? If she can't talk to you, who you think she's going to go to? Husbands, who you think? Oh my goodness, husband, if you keep closing the door on your spouse, who do you think she's going to go to? Somebody, she's going to end up going to a family member. She's going to find a co-worker, a girlfriend, all right? And they're going to be pouring into them, crying on their shoulder because she can't cry on your shoulder, all right? And I'm telling you, that's bad. It's not going to be good. Take it from me. I did the same thing. I end up crying on somebody else's shoulder. End up saying things that I shouldn't be saying to nobody else but my spouse. All right? All right, so you need to be careful who's in your space, in your atmosphere, who you talking to, who you feeding on, okay? And who's feeding you. You need to put some roadblocks. I'm telling you, you need to put some roadblocks. You don't just talk to anybody and everybody. So you need to talk to your spouse and have these conversations. All right, I want your marriage to last as long as you two guys are breathing. That, you know what I mean? Last for a lifetime. All right, but you got to put some pieces in place, and that's why my wife and I, you know, came out and put this book together. He said and she said, because we want you to have a long marriage, a long, beautiful, wonderful marriage. You know, well, will you have problems and turmoil? Yep. Yes, you will. All right, but you be able to do this thing together, guys. You'll be able to do this thing together, okay? Have a healthy, fruitful marriage, okay? All right. Now, and the last one is this, okay? Do you monitor or speak into you? Let me let me repeat again because I'm going a little fast, guys. Got to bear with me, okay? Do you monitor or speak into or connect to your spouse, to your marriage, okay? All right. Do you monitor who's speaking to your spouse? Who's speaking into your spouse? Like I said earlier, be careful who's speaking into them. All right. Do you monitor those phone calls? All right. I mean, if you and your wife are transparent and the phone rings, let me ask you a question. Do you go outside? Do you go outside? Do you go outside and answer your phone? Oh man. Uh-oh. You look at the phone. Oh, okay. I'll be right back, babe. I'll be right back. And then you go outside and answer your phone. Ladies, you go outside and answer your phone. Do you do that? Huh? In front of your mate? Do you do that? No, that's a no-no. That's a no. That's a separation, divorce waiting to happen. That's trouble waiting to happen. This is what you do. Somebody call up, all right? Put it on speaker. Bam. Put it on speaker. No, or don't leave the room. Don't leave the room. Let your spouse hear exactly who's calling, who's talking, who you talking to, and then once they hear who you talking to, and they like, oh okay, oh that's Bill, okay, Bill, cool, okay, all right, and they know exactly what the conversation is. Then you go ahead and if you feel like you need to go outside to talk or whatever, but you know what I'm saying is don't hide stuff from your spouse. Don't do that. Be transparent. Don't have a combination lock for your spouse to get into your phone. You know, just in case that they just want to find out. You know, hey, who's inboxing you? Who's calling you? Don't have anything to hide. When you don't have nothing to hide, you don't have to worry about it. Leave your phone, whatever you want to leave it. Leave your wallet, whatever you want to leave it. Okay. And she said, hey, I need a couple of dollars. You know, I need a couple of dollars. I want to get some groceries. And she go in your wallet. You ain't gonna be tripping. Wait a minute. You know, give me my wallet. Give me my wallet. What are you doing in my wallet? That means you got something to hide. Okay, let her go ahead and look through your wallet, man. Go ahead, whatever. Ain't nothing there. You ain't got no phone numbers. That's your old life. You don't do that no more. Okay, you mature now. All right? And that's what Roz and I, that's what we're trying to get you guys to, maturity. Learn some of the stuff that we learned. Okay, a lot of this stuff, we just learned on the fly. All right, so it took trial and tribulation for us and for us to apply the word of God in our life and showed us exactly what we was doing wrong. Okay, and once you see wrong, you don't want to do wrong when you see wrong. All right, that'll be foolish that you see wrong and you keep doing wrong. That's foolish. That's foolish, and we don't want that for you. Okay, we want you to smarten up, wise up. All right, put some good people around you. I recommend that you fellowship, you connect with some good married people. Okay, stay with some married people. Okay, so you can learn from them. All right, guys, we are done. If you like this video, subscribe, like it, share it. Okay, share it with your friends. Somebody that's going through some marriage problems, share it. You know, share it. Come on, get the word out, guys. Go ahead and share this thing, okay? All right, so that other married people be able to get some of this information, okay? We have to reach this world. There's a lot of marriages like that. Marriages are falling apart, guys. Marriages are falling apart. I don't know if you know that or not, okay? But you see in the, I'm talking about Christian marriages. I'm talking about all marriages. But when I see a Christian marriage of someone that knows the word of God, the principles and stuff like that, and they fall apart, oh my goodness, something is going on. All right, so, hey guys, let's keep this thing going. Let's support strong marriages. All right, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it 3 times. Let's support strong marriages. Let's support strong marriages. All right, you just like I hear a lot of things about this O.J. Simpson thing going on. Free O.J., free O.J. All right. I want to say strong marriages stay together. Strong marriages stay together. Marriages in general stay together. All right. Would you fight for your marriage? How about somebody else's marriage? All right. So go ahead and share this video. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it. And like I said, allow my wife and I. Okay, they'll be able to hear some of these questions that we're sharing with you. They might be able to get a hold of this book, He Said, She Said. We've been there, done that, and bought the t-shirt, the whole nine. We know what it looks like when you have a mess, and we know what it looks like when you have a awesome marriage. Okay, so we love you guys. Go to igniteyourvisionnow.com, and we will talk to you soon. This is Coach Dave. I'm out of here. Have a wonderful day, guys. All right, get fired up about your life. Get fired up about your marriage, because if you don't, who will? Talk to you soon. Love you now. Bye-bye.